I'm gonna work on lifting Atlas's feet. This is gonna be the second video showing this, so we're gonna start on that same front left leg. I'm gonna pet down his leg and then just kind of squeeze the chestnut. As soon as he picks that foot up, I'm gonna click and then go ahead and feed him. So he's remembering from the other day when I did this last, and he's really picking this up pretty good because he lifts his foot pretty high and he's discriminating between me touching his leg and that. So I'm gonna hold it for just a second there. So once he picks it up on his own, then I'm gonna start holding it. So that time I just held it for 1 second and clicked while I was holding it and then went ahead and give him a treat. So he's really getting this pretty well. Not too bad. So again, I'm gonna slide my hand down, just pet him, squeeze his chestnut and hold for 1 second, click, and then go ahead and feed him. Really, really good. And again, he's at liberty, like he can leave and go to his pasture if he wants to. We did start this out in the round pen, but it was just hot, so we moved to the shade. But he's still fenced in. So he didn't lift it all the way up there, but I'm still gonna click him. So he did lift his foot, so that's all right. I wouldn't do that too many times so he doesn't think that he needs to put his foot back on the ground real quickly though. So I'll just be aware of that. So there, he picked it up better that time, so I'm gonna click and feed that. Let him chew that for a second. Go back in, desensitize, squeeze his chestnut. Good. So click while his foot is up and my hand is on his foot. That was really nice. I just do a little short session, so that was pretty good. He let me hold his foot up for about 3 times there. So I'm gonna move on to the other one. Same process. I'm gonna slide my hand down and then squeeze his chestnut gently, and as soon as he lifts his foot, I'm gonna click as soon as that foot comes up off the ground. So not while it's still on the ground. It's gonna be as soon as it starts coming up, because he's gotta remember that that's the part that I want, is that lifting. So desensitize again, squeeze gently. He's got a little confused, wrong foot. So I'm just gonna keep squeezing, same pressure. There he goes to pick up that foot. As soon as he starts to lift that off the ground, I'm gonna click and feed. And I had to move the camera a little bit. So same process. Picks it up, I'll click. He wanted to, or I wanted to go and start for the holding part, so that as my hand was kind of sliding down, so I should wait a little bit until that foot's more off the ground before I do that. So slide my hand down, make sure he knows I'm gonna be picking the foot up, and click right there. Very nice. So he's discriminating well between the 2 feet. Like he got confused at one time, but that was really not bad. And he was offering the correct behavior, it was just the wrong leg. So he's doing pretty good with this. So I'm just gonna wait for him. That was a little baby try, so let's see if he can do it again. There we go, click him while his foot was up, and I was holding onto him for just a second, and that was really good. So I'll just stop working on that for this session and then just move on tomorrow.